Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, USA, the two-time cruiserweight champion of the USA's Cunningham. The record is a perfect one, standing at 20 fights, 20 victories, including 14 knockouts. Tyson, Manchester, United Kingdom, the undefeated.
Obey my commands and protect yourself at all times. Clean fight. Let's touch gloves. Touch them up. Yes.
When Steve Cunningham came into the ring, and Tyson Fury, I believe,
won't be intimidated by those types of tactics. He's been in. I don't think Steve will be intimidated. And you see the height differential. Tyson's got that left hand. The first punch he shot, it landed, and he's got to work that jab early.
And a 44-pound difference.
Hey, we got to go in there and mix it up a little bit, and I think he has to early.
Fury will note that his uncle Peter, because of working on the jab early, he talked about how much him in great shape over this last year and a half. Clifton Mitchell in the corner for Tyson Fury tonight.
Jab is improved. He's much fatter fighter than he was 3 years ago. Went into fights, I wasn't in shape. I just went in, and he told us that very openly and very candidly in the fighter meeting just ago. And used my raw talent and determination. But now prepared for these fights. Good shot by Steve Cunningham there. Very fast pace for a first round in a heavyweight fight. Both guys shooting a lot of Steve Cunningham because he's a very conditioned fighter.
It's around to 64 over his last, that he has been above the average of a heavyweight of 46 through 3 fights. So he's a much more active fighter now that he's trimmed down.
Red marks on the stomach of Tyson Fury already from the jabs of Stephen Cunningham that he's landed to the body. He's talking to him there saying, listen, come on, that ain't nothing, that ain't nothing.
Saying, come on.
He's definitely a showman, but he's landed some good punches too in this first round, Kenny.
And he landed ones right there. 12, Tyson Fury shoving. Round 1 coming to an end. It's him, and there he is at the start with the Cunningham. Hasn't worked so far, but there's a long way to go.
Chop, chop, boom. You come up there, let's go lick him every time with it. Got it? Man, he's going to punch it till he lands.
On BJ at the end of it here.
Just an intent dominates you, and he's letting Steve know, listen, it's going to be Steve.
Round 2 underway in that first round, according to CompuBox. Fury
looking to land that overhand right. Tyson Fury got two Fury. That's the punch right there. Steve Cunningham is in trouble here, Kenny.
And Cunningham now, even more aggressive.
He's in trouble, Ken. He's still wobbly here, and Steve Cunningham knows what he's got to do now.
He is leaning right against this rope.
Back together, so Steve has got to press the action.
A big man that hasn't felt as
impressive, because the question was, does Steve
sting like he just felt from Cunningham?
And he went down in this fight without that one-punch knockout. And Tyson Fury realizes he's got a real fight in front of him. More soft puncher he thought it was, and he just caught Steve Cunningham with a nice right hand.
As Cunningham's corner said, size alone is a threat anytime.
And really showed that he can hurt the bigger man. And that's always
actually one of the things that you were talking about yesterday. Up there by Fury, is it Cunningham, even with his...
Steve Cunningham wasn't known for his power, but we're seeing... Great round for Stephen Cunningham.
Round 2, coming end of this round as compared to the end of the first. Cunningham will not be bullied. Tyson Fury, second round.
We see Tyson Fury lazy, just getting a little careless, a little reckless. Steve Cunningham timed it per his head that visibly hurt him and shook him. Fury had to get his composure back and make sure he didn't fall before he fell. There's Libby Cunningham there, reacting to the Steve Cunningham bit of enthusiasm there. Her husband's in this fight. Him overhand right, and shoulder Nazim Richardson saying right there, whenever he moves and dips around, stab him. He's slippier, more slippery. Big right hand from Tyson Fury. Nice right counter uppercut. Round.
Fury wasting no time. He doesn't want to be caught again. Cunningham in the lead, according to our expert here, Larry Hazard.
On my scorecard, there's still 9 rounds left to fight, though.
And again, coming back.
Problem, but he's very big. And if the ref let him go,
Cunningham. All right, Chris. Cunningham trying to go back to work at tights.
That's catching Tyson. Tyson's got a disciplined left jab and set punches.
Dodges that right.
He's got to work up and down, even though it looks like the head is such a... And you see Tyson
coming to an end.
Go over the top. Yeah? Don't block him. When he gets short, just let him go. Don't get hands back up. Hey, side on. Big guys, too.
Thank you, Chris, and we say hello to her. Wishes to Steve and Livy and the Cunningham family with the green. Undefeated, making his U.S. Steve Cunningham. And Cunningham going to work again, and so far a knockdown.
Punches, but he's already got Fury's attention with that straight right hand. A lot of times these cruiserweights are so sucked down at 200 pounds.
Around 205, 210. And weighing in at 210 for the
bow fight. The first fight, Evander Holyfield wasn't able to ship him to never go over 200 pounds, and it was Tyson Fury's the big difference here. We didn't know if that was going to be possible, Kenny. Hey, I'm not the only one holding.
Effective early.
Well, he's physically strong. And that's what Tyson needs to get back to.
Final seconds. Take a look at the action.
Good body shot by Tyson.
Once again, Fury. Nazim Richardson, the trainer of Steve Tyson Fury. His third fight is a heavyweight.
And you see the physical
Green making his U.S. debut.
It's tough. It's very tough just to keep the bigger man off of him because Tyson's so physical. He's so big.
Warned before about
physical guy and makes it tough. And here the referee's taking a point away from Tyson.
Fury. And Fury switching to southpaw just momentarily.
Champion at the time, a very good fighter, and Fury stayed southpaw the whole fight.
He's getting a bit tired now. But Tyson just
took a knockdown. He took some.
Who he gives so much credit to for getting him in shape.
He's there. If he had his opportunity in round one, was it?
In his career over the last year and a half.
Tyson's getting a little frustrated right now because he's trying to fight and he's having troubles getting separated.
Well, Cunningham's not
problems. He's a physically big, strong guy, and Steve is not used to being in there.
Reach advantage, is he? He's going in on him mostly.
You see, 55 pounds,
and that's a nice right by Tyson Fury.
He's a 12-round fight. He knows how to use his body frame. And you multiply that, but you see Tyson's not doing anything special in there. He's just walking to Steve, continues to take this form. He's landing good cuffing punches on the inside, and he's back in this fight because Steve had been doing very well the last couple rounds.
For a headbutt. Right by Fury once again. Fury's strongest round. Fury and Cunningham fighting on.
Same again. Listen, Tyson, he's only got over and right. Just keep the man's there. Only shot he's got. You know that. I know that.
Good round. He's a little shaken, and Nazim Richardson was taking his sweet
for 12.
No, Tyson's got mark.
We're in round 6.
Back him up again. I think it's going to be very difficult for Steve's
fight.
See, it's like Tyson's got it figured, exhausted and possibly a little hurt at the end of that last round. As you can see, in between the 5th and the 6th round, it's the little guy, and eventually, good right hand from Steve. Steve's got to get back to that snapping left jab, up and down. And you see Tyson's guard up. Nice little short left uppercut by Steve, but and that's what it's going to come down to.
And Tyson Fury is cutting down this ring again on.
So Tyson can take those punches from Steve and come back, but Steve Fury, because he doesn't have the same frame.
Quickly and is able to shield himself as Cunningham. It's 6'9", 254 parading him.
He's not able to set his feet and land the hard punches. And
round once again. He and Cunningham fighting on now to the 7th. Tyson Fury. View against Cunningham.
He's gonna counter. Double jab. Slap. Then bring it up. Steve, win the fight. Where about
Tyson Fury? He's a confident guy who believes in himself, but 2 years ago,
have 2 children now as round 7 begins. He's done numerous times separating Fury and Cunningham. You take a look there at Larry Hazard's unofficial score. Have Larry here with us on this fight night at NBC Sports.
He's right back in this fight, Kenny.
Fury with a headbutt.
doing.
Tyson angles on him.
Thanks, Tyson.
Until the referee says break, you have to defend yourself. You saw Fury use the...
They looked like they were about ready to be separated.
No, it's real rough in there, and until a little bit to get some space from Fury.
And obviously this is what everybody
strong right uppercut by Fury, and I just see the bigger man really
height. And that was the key. Would he be able to hold up?
Quickness. He's just putting his hands up and walking Steve down, getting it
quicker. Steve Cunningham.
Getting him tired. Good body shot by Fury. I think Steve's a little hurt here, Kenny.
That's a nice uppercut. Two of them in there. And Cunningham. And then he's down. Cunningham is knocked down by Fury. To bet.
Yeah, almost done here. Look at this.
Oh, that was another good
thing Steve's done here, Kenny. He's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, they need to stop this fight.
Right in, and Cunningham is floored.
He's hurt bad. You see it.
Tyson Fury in his U.S. debut, knocking out Cunningham in the 7th.
But you see Fury being physical, pushing Steve off him, landing the punch after the separation. He's a strong guy, and Steve was very hard style to fight when he's being so physical like that. He was using
the weight advantage. They were very aware of that in Cunningham corner. And Tyson Fury, 44 pounds.
And that's the type of performance that he said he had to have in America.
Working Steve Cunningham and finished him off here.
Look, he battled through adversity, Kenny. He got dropped hard, he got resilience, and he beat the smaller guy tonight in Steve Cunningham. Steve Cunningham has nothing to be ashamed of. He fought a great fight.
Dropped Fury early in this fight. But over the last 3 rounds, he was out-slugging Cunningham 59.
That right uppercut, Steve's in trouble. You see him hurt a little bit right here. Another good right uppercut.
To 53, and in power punches as well, and this is the way
those are big punches, and you see him using the left forearm, holding Steve and measuring him to land that right uppercut and right hand again.
It was at 2 minutes 55 seconds of... Ladies and gentlemen, referee Eddie Cotton counts the 10. He is the heavyweight fighting pride and the winner by knockout victory, Steve Manchester Tyson Fury.
He was sitting beside a quiet little street. He was in Jersey. As I walked through the way, yes, he gave me the key.